So this is a fun one and a bit of a twofer. See, for those of you listening, you get some good advice. For those of you watching, you get good advice, plus a bunch of great pictures from my recent vacation. Yes, what I'm talking about is the value of printing out your old photographs. See, back in the day, you would take photos. You would pay $5 or $10 to buy a roll of film. You would take 24 or even 36 pictures, and then you would take them to a place, probably a drugstore, and you would print them out. So it was very costly. You were very conservative with the pictures you took. Now you just blast away. And the problem is, because they're so cheap to take, they're also kind of meaningless. I mean, how many digital pictures have you taken which are forever lost to the ages? So, upon return from my vacation, I, grabbed all my memory cards and uploaded everything. But for the vacation, each boy had access to a camera. I had my black Canon, my red Kodak, my silver Canon, all of them with enough memory and video whatever. They took a few pictures, not many. But when I came back and decided to upload everything, I found I had 1,000 pictures on there that I had forgotten, some going back 5 years. So I decided to give Tina an early birthday present. I decided to print her a bunch of pictures. And when I say a bunch, I mean about 400. So what I did is I sat down and I went through them all. And I mean, I went through them all. It was so painful. It took probably 6 hours to go through and whittle it down to 400 pictures. And then I had to print them. And here's the neat thing. Now, when you do printing, you don't have to adhere to the old standard. A normal print was 4x6. Well, that's not the shape of a digital picture. It's 4x5.3, and they'll give you true digitals. Now, a couple of them I had to go through and crop out, terrible things like my fat and whatever. And so those were also true digital, meaning they're a little too wide. It's weird. I didn't understand that was going to be an issue. So anyway, then the question is, where do you print them? Well, you can print them at your local, Walgreens or CVS, or you can print them at Costco, or there are a number of places online that will print them even cheaper until you factor in, shipping. So, I settled on Costco. It was, I don't remember, 15 or 18 cents a print, but for the life of me, I could not figure out how to log into the goddamn site. So, Costco's out. I went with Walgreens, which was slightly, I think Costco is 15 cents. Walgreens was, I think, 18 or 19 cents. And then I remembered, oh yeah, Walgreens has a, they have digital coupons all the time. So I just Googled Walgreens photo coupon. And for the month of July, they had a 40% off, 40 or 41% off coupon. So my 400 some odd prints was something like $60. It ended up being about 13 cents a print. Now that's great. And the next day I got an email saying, come pick them up. And I went down to my local Walgreens, which of course was not the one that I sent them to. They have similar addresses. I had to drive to the other Walgreens. I mean, come on. And so we get these pictures and we start going through them, and we find that some of them have flaws, significant flaws. It looks like it looks like there's a loose thread or feather or some damn thing in the machine. So anyway, I have to reprint about a third of my prints. And they said, no problem, just upload them, we'll comp it for you, which is great. Now all I need is, 3 hours to figure out which goddamn prints are the ones I need reprinted, but it's fine. No, the point is, you can make photo books, you can put up collages on the wall, you can, there's a million ways you can enjoy these. You can throw them in a box and wait for your heirs to find them. It's a small investment for the future, and really, it's a lost art, man. Even if you're uploading from your phone, you need to print the pictures. You need something you could put in your hands. And it looks like the misprints, the ones with the, light feather bullshit on the edges, they're probably going to let us keep, which means at the next, family party, I'll just throw them on the table and say, take what you want. Take what you want. Slight flaws, take what you want. And truthfully, looking through them, it's just different. It's different than having them on a digital card. So that's my advice, man. That's my advice. Print out your pictures. So easy. And really, $60 to print 400 pictures? My God. If you'd have told me that in the 80s, I'd have been excited. But then again, if you were a time traveler communicating with me in the 80s, I still would have been excited. I'm just saying, time travel, man, make it happen. Make it happen. I don't know. I think this podcast is probably done.